Hey TLounge, it's Skailer here telling you how to cope with transition. Now, most of the time I don't like to use the word cope, I use the word flourish because I like to think things are getting better. But when things aren't so great, how I cope with the need to transition is I work out like a mad beast. I'm not like Cameron, and I'm not like getting super ripped and buff because I have no time. I'm a geeky, steady person. But when I'm feeling down on myself, I will chuck on my running shoes and I will go for a 5-mile jog after not running for like a month. Or I'll sit in my house and I'll lift weights, or do lots of squats, or do the energy bike, or go biking with friends, and anything to like get physical. And also when I'm feeling down, I tend to hole myself up in my room and listen to music. I do that, or sleep it off. I'm really not down that much, so coping with transition is kind of an interesting way to put this subject. Transition shouldn't be coping with the need to transition. It should be being happy with the transition because it's finally happening, you know. Kind of need to change the connotation of that word. It's not cope. It's flourish and live and be happy. Because there are lots of ways to do that. Like when you first pass, like the Holy Grail, and day to day things just get easier the more like yourself you act. Like you might not pass, but coping with transitioning day to day is just kind of like staying true to yourself. Like no matter what people say to me, I'm just like, I'm a boy and I'm gay, deal with it. And I don't care if I pass or not, really, because I know who I am. And when people ask me, I just tell them. They're like, oh, okay. Most of them don't give a damn. It's kind of like coping is being confident for me. The more confident I am, the better I cope with transition. If I'm not feeling that confident that day, I'll be working out, like I said earlier. Pretty much that's just on coping with transition. I really don't have very many coping techniques because I tend to do the same thing repetitively. At least we all know I'm a creature of habit. I hope you guys have a good weekend, a jolly good Friday, and I will see you all next week.